Hello, this is Bonsai, or known as XL, and I'm using the good old-fashioned Gustav rifle. And when I mean Gustav, this thing is a big old gun. This is one of the most biggest guns with the most damage on a general mobile suit. Now, I gotta say, man, when I'm using this mobile suit, this thing is insane. And as you can see, you can sadly, I don't know why this suit doesn't get nerfed, but the Methis gets nerfed. You can hide, you know what I mean, and you can charge this rifle, and you'll see why this thing needs a goddamn freaking nerf. And it's so stupid. Look at that, man. He did not see that freaking crap coming. That was mean. That was some mean crap right there. I kind of felt bad for that dude just already coming in and he just died already. You know what I mean? Now, the thing is, that man did not see that crap coming whatsoever. I wanted to go after this dude, which was a good idea. And look at this. That melee hit him like my team member. That was nowhere near my team member. Now, a lot of the moments in this game is really cheesy, kind of bullshit type of things, and I swear to God, man, using this mobile suit, this unit 4, man, it is a freaking charm, dude. This is an absolute freaking devastating ass mobile suit. Now, do you think this mobile suit deserves a nerf? Yes. You know what I mean? Like, look at the damage on this thing. Now, what I slapped on this mobile suit is range boost. Range boost is the sweet spot. Now, when I say the range boost is the sweet spot, I swear to God, but the rifle on this can literally do like around 4,000 damage. And if you ever do take the moment to look at the range, like the stock range boost on this mobile suit, it is crazy. It's just too goddamn insane. And the speed of this thing is godly. It's very nice. It's got some really good movement. You can go places, man. You go in places with this thing. Now, what I find really trigger about this mobile suit is that this mobile suit is mad trigger freaking happy. And it's like you dipped your finger in goddamn peanut butter and you just ate that freaking finger like if it was nothing, like a goddamn butterfinger. And this is how this mobile suit feels. Look at that poor defenseless camper. Broke his legs in one shot. Look at that. That is mean. There are some pretty damn worse freaking mobile suits that people can just freaking abuse. And I was going after this this Doge, and I was basically doing some nice decent damage right here. And it kind of pisses me off when I'm using a Doge, and the goddamn freaking good old-fashioned flash just doesn't work whatsoever. I don't know what reason, but I feel bad for this Doge guy, and I'm basically finished. And throughout that whole freaking engagement with this mobile suit, now tell me they are like nerfing the wrong freaking mobile suits. Now, I've seen players get really high scores with this mobile suit. Very high scores. I've seen a lot of people just get first place with this mobile suit because of the whole variety of weapons you can literally use on this thing. And I swear to God, man, it's just too goddamn amazing. but it's just too goddamn freaking busted. It's just a little bit too busted. It gives a little bit of effort. It has no effort using this mobile suit. You know, a lot of people are just going to abuse this because, you know why? Because the big old freaking goddamn gun on this. This is like the KV2 of the goddamn Gundam. No, this is like the freaking the IS2 of goddamn Gundam. And yeah, it's just too goddamn freaking overpowered. And do I think this needs a buff? No, it does not need a buff. None of these freaking mobile suits need a goddamn freaking buff. I'm still going to use the Methus. It's going to be still abusive, no matter how bad you are. It's still going to be abusive. Now, using this thing is just, it's just so mean. Using this mobile suit is very, very dangerous, very, very evil. I'm kind of glad that they were able to buff the Zuda, because the Zuda really needed it. But I was, you know, I was just kind of hoping it was the Zuda F, because I feel like the Zuda F is kind of like my favorite one. And look at this. You can literally camp with this thing. It's just so, it's so mean, and it's a general. You know, that just doesn't make any sense. If it was a raid, it would be understandable, but why is it a general? Now, you know, you can get really quick into these locations. And man, dude, look at that camper. Feels bad, man. Feels freaking bad, dude. I'm starting to feel bad for that camper. And you know, that's how it is when you're using this goddamn freaking, you know, abusive mobile suit. I bet that dude just literally blinked, and then he opened his eyes and his health was just completely gone. He was just like, oh my god, I'm dead. Now at this whole area, I was kind of, you know, outnumbered, couldn't do anything. But look at all the ways that this mobile suit can just literally get into combat. If I did not miss any of those shots or this and that, this thing would have just been, you know, just really nice. Now, using the Gundam Unit 4, it's really amazing. I love using this mobile suit. Now, the reason why I love using this mobile suit is because of the goddamn huge, cheesy goddamn gun that you could just literally one-shot raids. You literally could one-shot raids with this goddamn gun. And you know, you just literally delete players. And it's pretty damn normal. I've seen a lot of people just like show pictures of, you know, them piercing a shot through a group of enemies. I did have one match with one of my friends, and he basically saved my ass, because I was literally right into a really good spot in a time frame, and I was able to literally pierce. Now tell me this is not busted. Look at this. Does this need a nerf? They are nerfing the wrong fucking crap, dude. Look at this shit. You can literally hide the freaking the shine of this gun, and no one knows you are right there. Now, majority of the time, I'm using this mobile suit at the very start of the game and to the very end, and you know, you don't get spotted. And when a player doesn't spot you in the map, that's where it just has a very hard time. I was just waiting for someone to get staggered, and that man finally got staggered, and you know, I couldn't do anything. Now look at this raid. His health, man, that is mean stuff. And you know, imagine having this beam rifle fully charged and then going in for, you know, the big old freaking gun. Now that's some pretty damn evil stuff. You could just like, it's just so linear that you could just literally freaking It's mean. I just don't understand why this thing is like this goddamn freaking powerful. And you want to know the crazy thing? They buffed this mobile suit twice. Twice. Why? Why did they buff this mobile suit twice? Now, this mobile suit, it's no skill required. If a beginner player literally grabs this mobile suit at the very beginning, they are going to do some work with this. And if this is the only mobile suit that they have in their whole list of mobile suits, they're going to get really good. They're gonna probably jump from D- all the way to goddamn freaking like B+ with this mobile suit. Now, I swear to God, this mobile suit is just really, really fast. I'm gonna mention how many goddamn times this thing is so goddamn freaking deliciously goddamn fast. Now, I was trying to get over here, trying to go into that man over there, and this is a 600 cost mobile suit. I'm using a 600 cost, which is pretty damn nice. I was able to pull from the game, and using this in a 600 cost match, it really takes a lot of the players by surprise, because a lot of players are just used to dealing with this unit 4 in the 450 ratings, because you're able to buy it from the shop. Yeah, this mobile suit is just a little bit too abusive, very, very abusive. Now, man, it's got 6 speed. It's got dodge roll. You could literally dodge roll out of like really bad engagements. You can literally come in with your beam gun, then you come with your goddamn beam sword. There are moments that I keep on forgetting to add the goddamn wrist beams on this mobile suit. I just keep on forgetting. I just keep on starting the game. I was like, oh crap, I didn't put it in my goddamn switching lineup. But there's a point in the game where I was able to like finally switch it, and I used this mobile suit a couple times. I didn't use this a lot, but I enjoy using this mobile suit. I gave this mobile suit kind of like a green and white color, because I thought the green and white was pretty damn lit, and I thought it was pretty damn cashy. So I just gotta cash in with all this damage in this mobile suit. Now, I swear to God, man, I didn't even use the freaking Methodist for like 1 week, and it already get freaking nerfed. Like I'm trying to figure out, like, I wonder who really pissed off this dude to just literally spam the goddamn freaking words into the goddamn company website and say, oh man, this player was so goddamn good. It was this man Asuna something and this and that, and then there was this guy called Evligalon. He was able to like destroy me with his methods, and I couldn't do anything, man. Please nerf it, please, could you please nerf it, please? Look at this mobile suit. Why is this man not complaining about this mobile suit? Like, oh man, dude, come on. You gotta be kidding me. And right there, I was able to go after Dresden's, and you literally break legs with this thing, literally. Now, in this whole moment, I was basically kind of drifting out, and look at that. I was able to literally slam dunk a shot into that smoke. Freaking 100,000 IQ right there. Nice. Now, right over here, this man, he was basically, being Zeta, and he kind of got into a really, really bad engagement, and we were just in a huge group. Now, no matter wherever you go in this map, every single part in this map, you can shoot this gun. Everywhere. Even the most secluded, most hidden parts. The range on this gun, I think it's like around 800 or 500. I don't remember the range, but that is stupid far. Like really, really far for a general. You know, like, it's crazy. Look at this. I can basically hide, use my health, my attack, my defense. Look, I get an increased boost on attack. You see the freaking blue stuff under my health right there? That's an increased boost. That is devastating. Now right over here, I was basically messing up so many times. And you know, you can mess up a lot of times. And right there, that Dresden had a really nice backlash. So his backlash was able to catch me and cut me in half. But that man did some pretty damn solid work with that thing. Now, if I had to rate this mobile suit, I'd give this a 11 out of 10. It is just too busted. Too goddamn freaking busted. You know why I'm saying it's too goddamn busted? You can go for one shot, and then you can go for a second shot like freaking 2 minutes later in combat. Now, me and this guy, we both had Gundam Unit 4s. Look at this. This is brutal. Look. Why is that not nerfed? Why? Why? That is mean. Like, come on. This is a one hell of a dangerous ass mobile suit. You know, look at that. I'm in a 600 match and I'm doing some nice work with this thing. Now I want to go after this Dresden. Then we had a Gundam unit right there, chilling with us. Pretty cool stuff. This poor man right here, he was trying to go after me. Huge target, easy, juicy kill. Boom, easy, big, fat, nice. I love it. Now over here, I wanted to go after this Bawu. The Bawu kind of didn't see that. That was a surprise attack from the water, and you can use that to a really good advantage. You can jump like up to this section. You don't have to climb up the goddamn freaking slope from coming up to this base. So it's a really good, you know, decision if you want to do that. It's really good, nice. And our whole group of guys, we just got blasted. And we got hit. Now look at this. Me and this guy, we had 2 guns. 2 freaking broken guns in our team. So imagine, alright, just bear with me. Imagine a team full of Gundam Unit 4s. Imagine. We will all shoot our huge ass guns, and by the time the enemy comes to us, they only have like freaking 2,000 HP, and our gun, our beam gun, just basically finished them off. Look at that. That is insane. This is a very, very, very nice mobile suit. It is very, very epic. I love this thing, but it's just so broken. Now, I swear to God, man, this mobile suit comes with a wrist, you know, gun, and the wrist gun can basically stagger. Like, it staggers in their shots, which works real nice. And it comes with a machine gun, as you can see right there, huge target, nice and juicy. Then it comes with this big ol' freaking gun that reloads every single 2 minutes of the game. Then it comes with this big ol' hyper beam rifle And this hyper beam rifle is no joke when you literally range boost this freaking thing. And look at this, man. We are just basically two freaking like unit 4s smashing the Zeta like if it was butter. Now, goddamn, dude. This mobile suit is nice, fast, easy, really sick ass damage output. When you land your damage outputs on this thing, it is real good. Right over here, I messed up. What I should have done is boosted into the Zeta's melee, because the Zeta was trying to go in for a finisher off the Unit 4. And you know, the thing about this thing, it's got really solid boost. Really solid boost. I never had a problem with the boost with this mobile suit. I've had, you know, a lot of good games with this mobile suit way back in the past. And I was able to slap a pretty damn solid streak of, you know, getting good games with this mobile suit. And I did have some pretty bad games with this thing, but you know, majority of the time it's either, you know, I'm alone or there be a flank open. You know, when you're using this gun, it's like a 2-for-1. You know what I mean? Like right over here, this man, he just didn't want to come up. He did not want to come up, and I messed up my shot. I let go of the trigger a little bit too soon, and my shot wasn't complete enough. Now that man right there with his that man was able to escape from the clutches of this gun, literally. And man oh man, it's some really crazy deadly stuff. And you know, if I would have been able to land that shot on that Bao had his health, you know, basically eradicated. And that's the thing about using this mobile suit. You are going to, you know, take out a lot of these mobile suits with no effort whatsoever. And yeah, it's pretty damn abusive. It feels like kind of like the 7th Gundam, but the 7th Gundam is, you know, nothing compared to this mobile suit. This mobile suit just like, it's just up there. It's just way up there because of the good old boost, the good old dodge roll, the good old armaments of this Gundam Unit 4. And you know, man, I have stories about this mobile suit for days, and I'll explain them right now. There's this one match, my friend literally blasted his huge beam rifle and saved me and killed 3 enemies with one shot. One shot! Now, right over here, I'm literally chilling right here with this Gundam Unit 4 with our big old beam rifles. And you know, there was another time where, you know, I had this game, and as you can see, there was this man who was boosting, like he boosted, and I was able to get a nice shot on the move, and that basically destroyed their whole effort to approach this whole sector. I wanted to go after this Dresden. There was this other time where I had this match and I was using what's the word? I'm trying to remember what goddamn freaking raid I was using. I was using G3, and when I was using this G3, they were basically 2 enemy players in the match, and I don't know what they were doing, but I feel like they were like some mad Siamese twins. Like every single time when I tried to approach them, they were like together. You know what I mean? They were basically together. Right here, I was just proud of our Unit 4, and I praised them because of how easy the gun is, like, you know, to use. And yeah, me and this guy, we did the same thing with those goddamn Siamese twins. Now, yeah, this one match, these guys just kept on lining their big old cannons on a goddamn G3 that I had, and every single time I was just like trying to approach, supports. I couldn't approach them because of these big old freaking mega launcher cannons. Now, look at this. I'm hiding my gun. I'm so glad this thing doesn't have piercing through the shield. If this mole suit had piercings through the shield, this mole suit would have been a goddamn freaking like 12 out of 10. This thing would have been just too goddamn overpowered. And it's like barely like tipping. It's very tipping on the freaking, like 12 out of 10 type of thing. Now, when I'm using this mole suit, it's no competition because I have all these weapons on this. Got the beam gun that can literally shoot like twice. You can shoot 3 times if you time it right and you just wait precisely. Now, right over here, this Garibaldi right here, that man was planning his engagements just right. And look at this, beam gun staggers. That's really, really, really nice. Solid stuff. And that man had no boost whatsoever. And I dodge rolled out of that whole engagement because I did not want to get hurt by his melee. And right there I just was stupid, and I basically boosted it to the wrong section. I was trying to catch this GM3. GM3 is an amazing mole suit. And yeah, you just literally get into these savage engagements. You can literally, you can literally camp in a corner. You can camp in a corner with this freaking mole suit, and then launch your freaking beams. You literally destroyed 2 dudes who were trying to approach you in the goddamn corner and break their legs. That's insane. That's really insane with this thing. Now, every single time I be using this mole suit, I just enjoy it. I only enjoy it because of this freaking cheesy ass, huge ass, Gustav gone ass, KV2 looking ass, goddamn, what is it called? IS-2 goddamn gun. The goddamn freaking intervention of the fucking, COD type of guns. This thing is a god. It's a mean mother flipper. And it's just so mean when you land your shots on a raid. When a raid spots the gun, they just can't. They can't hide. They can't run away from the goddamn gun because you already have your aim just lined up. And when you have your aim lined up in prone, or when you're taking a knee, that just does even more dangerous ass damage with this mole suit. And just to top it off, this mole suit can just go in for engagements. Like, you can go in, you can get real dirty in these engagements. This mole suit's just so goddamn abysmal. And when you're using this mole suit, you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry because you got the most biggest dickus in the freaking battle. This thing is just insane, dude. Go in for your beam, hyper beam rifle, then you go in for your large freaking cannon, go in for your wrists. Right here, this man was asking us to support him. He accidentally hit me, which I kind of like freaking, I don't know, I just don't understand. But here, I hit him too. I actually hit him on purpose because I'm pretty damn mad. I hit him because well, I don't know. This was just funny. Now over here, I was just getting into this whole area, and I was doing some really insane work. And I literally sidewiped with this whole suit. You can literally sidewipe with this thing. You can go in for your melee. You go nice, quick, speedy attack with this thing. And I swear to God, man, I feel like the melee priority on this thing just feels way too fast. Now there was a dude who basically spawned on this capture point. And he was able to get a good old-fashioned blast off of my mobile suit from, far away. Oh, that was actually the full armor Gundam. The full armor Gundam was able to land a really nice shot. I give that man like some mad skill right there. And in this whole cap we just had a GM custom. I think we had a Pixie, we had a Jogu, we had a GM3, we had the Hyzak custom, just a bunch of good old freaking mobile suits in this cap zone, including a freaking Gundam Unit 4. Now right over here, I was basically had no health and I was good for one shot, and that's what makes this mobile suit just a little bit too abusive. And right over here I knew that there was an artillery strike. I could not do anything. I had my gun set. Look at that, enemies commencing support fire. I could not get out of this spot. I had my gun set up. Like my shop was basically shit up, you know what I mean? Devastating ass mobile suit. Devastating. This mobile suit is a little bit too abusive. If I had a choice between a Gundam Unit 4 or this mobile suit, I meant the Blue Destiny Unit 4 or this mobile suit, I choose this mobile suit. It's just so goddamn freaking fun. Just blowing a lot of players out of the water. And when you're using this mobile suit, you're going to literally one shot people with no effort. No effort. You know what I mean? And the crazy thing about this mobile suit is that the Methis does half the damage with its full beam guns. Half the damage before. And then now look at this. Look at the piercing. I pierced right through my team member, but I was able to hit the enemy team member through the other side. That is insane. This mobile suit is way too insane, and it's really it's really fun. But I'm afraid someone's going to freaking nerf it one day, and it's not going to be able to be used. It's gonna be, the fun is all over now, you know what I mean? Now, right over here, I was chilling with this Zuda F. Zuda F was able to do like some really nice, good old-fashioned damage. And look, pop a shot. When you're using the beam rifle, you basically, what I mean basically, you can literally, oh man, the damage is insane. Right over here, I should have boosted. That man was able to boost me, and I clipped him. And if I find players who are just literally clipping my goddamn freaking rifle shots, I'm just going to use this mobile suit and just you know, just aim the gun at this dude throughout the whole goddamn freaking match. And that's the thing, like, you can get revenge, like, you can get revenges with this mole suit. You know, if some dude literally freaking, messes your whole combat, your whole feeling, and you're just like, oh man, I'm so much better than that person. You just literally hide in a corner and use this big old freaking Gustav rifle. And with no effort. Oh, this thing is insane. You can literally hit 2 birds with 1 stone. Look at this thing. Deadly freaking fast. This thing is so fast. The movement, the way it works, insane. Now look at this raid. Look how much damage I'm gonna literally pop on this raid. 4,300 with the beam rifle. Now there's that man in our team, and he was able to use the Barzam's goddamn machine gun, which worked some pretty damn good stuff. Now this was kind of pretty damn awkward. I just didn't understand how none of those goddamn melees connected. Oh man, Gundam Battle Operations, I love you. Now, I'm just trying to get to this really good groove, which pretty damn working, pretty damn fine. I wanted to use my beam gun, but I didn't want to do it because I was way out in the open. Solid stuff. Was able to connect a good old freaking melee on this. I swear to God, man, breaking legs have never been so easy with this most. And I kind of find it kind of awkward because I believe my shot kind of went through in the wrong direction against that man. And you know, like this would have been perfect. This would have been able to connect 2 enemies in 1 shot right here. Right in this whole specific, if these guys literally, one was behind him and the other one was right behind him, I would be able to connect a huge shot right there. Which, you know, that's really crazy stuff. I don't know what the hell they do to this goddamn gun barrel, but man, they must have lubricated that thing to just literally just do some real crazy damage with this thing. Now, this mole suit, man, it's way too insane. And you know, the Gundam Unit 5, just, you know, I don't understand why isn't the Gundam Unit 5 have a dodge roll, and why does it, like, you have to sit in one specific position to use the machine gun. And that, you know, kind of frustrating in a way, and yet this mole suit can literally pack in some crazy damage. Look at this. I'm just basically chilling. I'm like, alright, let's see whose damage output is gonna literally freaking do some damage. Now look at this poor goddamn freaking support. Damn, dude. 6,000 on a disadvantaged mobile suit. It's almost like half his health right there. Now, throughout this whole section, I was basically stupid. I was playing stupid. I wasn't doing the whole type of, you know, shenanigans right. I was kind of in a really bad spot. And I find it pretty damn weird because my beam gun destroyed that man's shield. So, oh, that's some really crazy stuff right there. And I got shot in the back. Mud Rocks, amazing mobile suit. They kick some ass. I'll accept that that nice little get my butt whooped by that mud rock. And for this point I was like, oh crap, someone died here. Now I get smashed like a bug. But yeah, just having this gun aim at a lot of these mole suit, every single mole suit in the game has to, you know, try to think around this mole suit. They have to think of strategy before, you know, trying to approach this mole suit when it's basically, you know, chilling on the floor. Look at that. Insane damage. And there was a dude over here and he was basically running away. Look at him. Running away. He just wanted to save the game. And I just basically turned her back because I didn't want to deal with the person who was just going to run away, and we had a little bit of time and there was no point of chasing a dude who just run away. Now, yeah, this mole suit, 11 out of 10. Pretty damn beast. I'll see y'all later. Take care, son.